Hello, everyone! RPG Kingdom Kid here, here with a new Let's Play of the the Somnium Files nirvanA initiative. I am super excited for this game. I really liked AI the Somnium Files. I think it's my second favorite visual novel game behind the Steins Gate series. And I played a couple of them before too. But there's just something about AI that I really liked a lot. And then kind of like thinking back on it now and like watching someone else play, I was like, okay, yeah, there's some things in there that probably weren't as great as I thought they were. But at the same time, I still enjoyed it, and I still have that thought that, like, yeah, I think it was still good, you know. You can use eyeballs here to purchase bonus content. The process progressing the story, more bonus content will be unlocked. Okay, yeah, I figured as such, but so yeah, something I'm like so. What is bonus? Menu for purchasing, viewing bonus content. You can purchase the content with a currency called eyeballs. During Somnia, choose options that haven't been chosen before. Clear Somnia with more than 1 second left. Find a hidden item, Somnia ball. Grow a new eyeball-y into an adult. The fuck? New costumes improve valuation results. Dream album A. Clear Somnium within more than 1 second left. Dream album B. Find 5 items that are hidden in Somnium. Try to find content by yourself. Yeah, thank you. But no, the weird thing about this game is, I'm actually gonna have voices higher.
The Somnium Files, nirvanA initiative.
I'm gonna have everything down by 1. Cursor speed, I guess that's fine. That's fine. Font. I wish they would show you what it is. Display type. Letter by letter. I guess display all for now. High speed. First time. Skipping first time scenes off. I don't want to skip any scenes. I have that. English. English. Yeah, sure. It's all good to me. But yeah, the weird thing about this game is, for whatever reason, you couldn't pre-order this game. You had to wait until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time in order to buy the game, which I think is so weird. Like, why some games do that, I don't know. And it's not a big deal, but it's like, man, I really wish I could have played this, you know, at like midnight or 11 p.m. the day before, so I could have had, say, part 1 out by Friday. Instead, you guys are getting it on Saturday. So yeah, like I said, I'm super excited for this. I don't know too much about it. All I know is that crime happens where half a body is there, and then 6 years later, the other half shows up completely, like, looking like it was untouched. I know we're taking control of, oh my god, I can't remember her name right now. But she was like the best character in AI the Somnium Files. She's the girl that you take care of, as Date. I don't even know if Date shows up in this game. Because we now have Aiba. And I know there's another character who's a boy, who's probably going to be taking the role of, like, Dante, which, okay, cool. Like, not the role of Dante, but, like, kind of like, you know, the pervy-like thing that Dante had, which got a little much in the first game, thinking back on it, but I hope it's not too bad. Oh, it's Mikasa, right? Yes, thank you. I know it's already installed. But yeah, it's Mikasa is the girl's name, right? I believe so. Crap, I hate that I completely forgot what her name is. But I liked her a lot, and she has her pipe that looks way high tech now, and I can't wait to get into it. So how about let's just get right in. Right, I always forget about that. Investigation QTEs. Difficulty set into QTE's event. Story. For players who want to focus on the story. Easy. This is the recommended difficulty for QTE. Should provide just the right amount of attention. So time limit, button mashing. I'm fine with standard. I don't even remember if there was difficulty for exploring memories of the subject. Time reduction speed normal. Interaction times normal. Retry count 3. Half 6. Fourth unlimited. And standard again. All right. Yeah, I can't. I think they did have somewhat of a difficulty setting in the first game, but I don't remember. It's been a while since I played the first game. I really should go back into it so I can, like, get the remaining trophies, but maybe I'll do that once we beat this game so that I can platinum both of them in a row. All right, let's get to it. Oh, yes. Let's get to it.
am I?
You okay, Ryuki?
Hey, boss is back at least, so okay. This isn't like the intro yet, so I guess because I do have like, well, I did have a cursor, but don't have the cursor now. Is there a auto button? No,
All
no auto button.
right, let's keep going. Next question.
All right, you know I'm not important. There it is. See? Look at
In
that.
Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
Fuck if I know. Yes. Inspecting people and objects will progress the story. You can freely move the cursor and camera. First, look around and set the cursor on an object that interests you. Monitor. Camera. Okay.
Look like what?
When viewing a person, options and looks will be displayed. By choosing a topic from the options, you can talk to them. By choosing look, you can observe the person.
You feeling all right there, Mr. Ryuki?
From the log at the bottom right of the screen, you can check the conversation log.
Ah, how about this? I'll repeat the question for you, okay? In Indian mythology, what is the name of the
I'm being completely honest,
half-god,
I don't-
half-beast spirits
I can't
that
remember.
imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability? Now remember, the other teams can press their buttons too if they know the answer. It's that button right on top of your table.
It's that button right there that you're supposed to press. Signboard. Oh my god. You're very... It would appear that I'm on a quiz show as one of the contestants. The person asking the question must be the host. But why is he all blue? Maybe he's feeling down. He's to be the host. Ah! Side Ryuki. Yeah, I'm actually I'm not surprised that we're actually starting off as the other character, because I feel like when we start as Mizuki, again, I hope that's her name. Boss.
Just press the button already. You see that button on the table, right?
No,
Push it, and you get to answer the question.
but I don't know the answer.
What? You're joking, right? What are you talking about?
Oh my god! Holy Moses' beard! Access main functions such as field, flowchart, and options from the menu. This game has autosave, but you can also save the game whenever you want. If you want to exit the game, you can, yep. Evaluation, performance review. I feel like this game's a little more in-depth than the first game was. Check your evaluation by performing certain actions during the story. Achievements will be unlocked by, and your inspection rank will go up. And higher ranks earn better prizes. Achievement evals obtain list. Is this basically the trophy list in a way? Sinker class 3. Okay, we got our files here. Will allow you to check key terms and information. This will be populated as you progress the story. Person 6 years ago. Person's present. We're gonna like be going back to 6 years ago and then present as well. Damn. Okay. Trivia. It doesn't feel like there's that much like. Aiba Tama's room. I feel like this is a little bit of a spoiler there, but yeah, that's Aiba is the character we had in the first game, and Tama seems to be his person. Yeah, Tama's room. Okay, here we are. Let's see what it looks like. This is Tama's room. You communicate with Tama, ask for life advice, or dress her in different clothes.
You have the privilege of entering my room because you're special.
How do you do, Tama?
A little annoyed, frankly.
Dress her up. To change your outfit here, these changes outfit will be applied in cleared chapters. Default outfits will be added to the different outfits will be added to the bonus menu as you level up your evaluation class. It can be purchased by using eyeballs.
Cosplay is good too. Yeah, looks good.
I do like her with the hat on. An experienced AI will give you advice. Thank you.
Worried about relationships? Ah, someone piss you off? That must be rough. So they literally say it behind your back, right? It's not a DM or a reply. You're searching for it yourself. You're going out and looking for it. Isn't that right? Why do you do that? Those who talk behind people's backs are the lowest of the low. You don't have to listen to those people. Just ignore what people say behind your back. If it was a DM or reply,
Punch him in the face.
use the mute or block function.
Nah.
If they continue to attack you from different accounts, report them. The world is shifting to punish anonymous shit-talking.
But Twitter doesn't do the. Twitter won't do anything if you
First,
report them.
wait for the laws to change. If you can't wait, talk to me again. I'll hack them and expose them.
Nah. All right, well that was fun. And one last thing I want to check before we go is the flow chart. Check the timeline of the story. Okay, so it looks like we have a flow chart again like we did in the first game, which makes sense. We'll allow you to check the flow of the story and branching points. This will be populated with characters as you chapters as you progress the story. When you select a chapter from the destination list, you jump to different points in the story. Ah, there she is. There's Mizuki. Marge. Ah, damn it. Okay, I guess you can't. There's no like zoom in or zoom out. So, all right. Come on. Actually, hold on. There was one more thing I wanted to see there. Talking about might solve things. What?
Worried about work?
No. Not what I wanted. I want to see what's that thing right there? Touchpad. Eyeballies. The Q&A nature game Eyeballies. Every 20 minutes, Eyeballies will ask you a question. The more you answer, the more they'll grow. When Eyeballie becomes an adult, as a result, you will get many eyeballs as a reward. Notifications. When a character asks a question, you can see the notification in any case. When eyeballs notification on, you can do okay. Can you answer more questions so I can become adulty? What do you want to know? Which one do you want? Friends. Friends are here. Interesting. Okay, that's an interesting thing. Every 20 minutes, huh? All right. Wait, I can still look at the boss.
That imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability. If you know the answer, spit it out.
But I don't. Hopefully my character's smart. All right, let's press that button.
That's the answer button for the quiz.
Hi, Tama.
Why
there's
don't you
Otto.
press it?
Tama, you mean this button?
Yeah. You'd better hurry, or the other teams are gonna answer before you.
Ba-ding.
There we go. Team Popo was the quickest. And your answer is?
Place your cursor on that host and try to answer the question. It's not Setar. This is half god, half beast. I don't think it's Grand Harva. I don't think it's a satyr. Because satyr's not... Centaur and satyrs are not Indian mythology. Yeah, I guess that's top one.
Correct. The answer is Gandharva. Team Popo gets 10 points for the correct answer.
I'm actually quite curious what would happen if you didn't pick that one, or if that was the
Good
correct
job,
answer.
Ryuki. Keep it up.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going.
Okay.
Then, shall we? Next question. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
What?
What?
No, not you, Mr. Ryuki.
This question is for that person on the other side.
Oh shit, are you talking to me?
Who was that?
This is the Face-to-Face Special, a 6-hour quiz show live stream marathon. Have you forgotten? Hurry now, your answer, please. The question is whether or not you're familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings. Easy, right?
This dude's all blue. I'll stay next to me.
The questions in this quiz aren't aimed at you, Ryuki. They're for you. On the other side.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I think they're talking about me, right?
You think so? Seems like a normal quiz to me. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, yes.
Oh, and Team Popo presses the button. You must be ready
Was
to
that
answer.
for the from the
But
first game?
before you do, I want you to take this question very seriously. The new Cyclops serial killers.
Okay.
The incident in which many victims got their eye gouged out and murdered.
Well, I wouldn't say it was many victims. It was technically only 2. Technically.
Are you or are you not familiar with it?
I'm assuming this is talking about the first game.
This will determine if we can dig into the details of that incident in the coming 6 days.
In other words, we're asking if we can give you spoilers for the first game.
There we go. Yep, I was right. It's the first game.
But don't worry. Even if you don't know anything about it, it won't affect how you progress through this game.
I honestly, yeah.
The Cyclops serial killings and what you're about to experience, they've got nothing to do with each other. Promise.
Fuck you, that's a lie. Yeah, it probably is. Not a lie.
So please, just tell me honestly.
Yes, I know about the Silent
Are you
Killers.
familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
Yes, I am familiar with it. I wonder if I have to say no. Would they just like give an explanation? I am.
Are you sure? Don't be lying now. Let's give you a simple test. Just
I
to
mean,
make
I
sure.
know, like the. Don't ask me like some of the stuff. I know like what happens. Like, all right, so here's the spoiler for the first game. I mean, they're going to tell you that anyway. So the body that Date was in was not his body. That was actually the body of the actual Cyclops killer, who was that politician's son. And your actual body was in prison with the... I can't remember. It was someone else's mind was in his body. I don't think it was the killer's mind. I think it was someone else first. Or was it? Oh, or did end up being the killer? I can't remember. Don't ask me that whole process about like, oh, this guy's mind was in his body, and then he tries to do that body and that body. Just give me like... But I know what the details is.
The new Cyclops serial killings was Kaname Date of Abyss. On the final day of that investigation, someone was shot in the leg by the culprit. Who was that someone?
How the fuck am I supposed to remember that?
First name only, please.
What? Well, it was Mizuki. It was Mizuki. So Mizuki is her name. Yes, I looked it up because fuck, man.
Oh, not bad. You're correct. But you could have just gotten lucky. How about we go for one more round? Who is the true culprit of the new Cyclops serial killings? Answer with just the first name again, please. Let's have it.
That was the first guy. That was that politician's son. Saito is his name.
Wonderful. That's another right
Wonderful.
answer. Sorry for doubting you. You really do know about the new Cyclops killing.
I mean, again, I wish you gave me the options, but whatever.
Oh, did you hear that sound? That means the next question will be the last. Are you ready?
I guess.
A precognitive dream is a dream that lets you see the future. But these precognitive dreams,
Are they really, truly real?
Seriously, what the fuck is going on with this game?
It can't be.
What's wrong, Ryuki? Are you okay?
Be careful, Mizuki. I've detected a biological response. 3 o'clock. Distance of 315 feet.
Hey, it's
In the
Ivan. I
middle
love
row
how
of
they're
seats.
having like different emotes and stuff like that. That's not how bullets work. That mask is something else. Also, when did you lose your eye? Ooh, this music's good. During a story with the power of Aiba, you can gain special visual information. Right now, you can use Zoom Night Vision Mode function. Select the Zoom Night Vision icon to inspect the enemy in the audience seat.
Aiba, zoom in. Night vision mode.
Roger that.
And Mizuki.
Where'd they go?
I'm still detecting a living organism. They must be hiding somewhere.
Use the X-ray next.
Understood.
Found you. Who is that?
Identity unknown. Judging from their figure, they appear to be female.
Ah, so she's jealous, huh? I bet that's it. Why else would another girl target me?
You can't think of any other reason?
Well, sure, but I'm really cute, you know?
You
That's why
are.
other girls don't like me much.
I am fairly certain that has more to do
I
with
do
your
like
personality.
Mizuki a lot. She is the best character, like I said.
Mizuki, load Evolver with a stun grenade round. You should be able to knock your opponent unconscious by detonating it near them.
Got it. Okay, it's ready.
I will display the aiming reticle. Take aim and pull the trigger.
On it.
Ah, so the auto will stay on unless I get to the point where...
What's with this girl?
Boom! She's dead!
Where did she go now?
Detecting the target's footsteps. They seem to be heading toward the stadium exit.
Ugh, can't let them get away.
Mizuki, wait. Even you won't be able to catch up to them. More importantly,
See, this is what I want to know. I want to know why she has Aiba in her head now. And such. Also, the half
There's
body there.
Something there.
yes,
The half body.
Hey, that's...
you recognize him?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'll never
Uh-oh.
forget. It's...
Oh, okay. No one important. At least for now, anyway.
the left half of his body. His name is Jin Furue. I remember it clearly. 6 years ago, at Studio Devaita. The right half of his body.
Ryuki, what's wrong? Pull yourself together.
What now? Wait, what?
Boss, where am I?
Don't tell me you were sleeping. Who
What
falls
the fuck
asleep
is
when
going
you're
on with
first?
this? Okay, so... No, I'm serious. What the fuck is going on?
Mr. Ryuki, you're working under Boss, right? Boss, have you been giving him vacation time?
She's probably working him to the bone on his off hours, too.
Alright,
Resent
Moma,
that.
I like
That
him.
is not true. I just have him scrape the stratum corneum off my heels every once in a while. Hey, Ryuki. Are you sure you're alright?
Oh, yeah.
All right, now that Mr. Ryuki is away, let's get back to it, shall we? Here we go, next question. Which Taoist symbol, shaped like interlocking black and white commas, represents the origin of all things?
What the? A blackout?
What are you standing around for? Get the lights.
Get the
Yeah, I'm on
lights. Pray to free. Okay. Damn. I wish they showed that beforehand. Or show that again. I wasn't ready for the QR code. Fuck. Oh well. Oh well. Or I wish I didn't have it on auto if I didn't have it on auto. So if Mizuki was 16, or was she 12 back then? Is he here? Is he gonna be here? So it's... Is he gonna be here? Is he gonna be here?
It's snowing, but it hasn't piled up yet.
Yeah.
By the way, Mizuki, there is something that has been bothering me.
What's this?
This is the field before law enforcement arrived. Notice anything peculiar?
No, nothing in particular.
The turf runs a considerable distance and is wet from the snow. If someone were to step on it, they would leave a trace.
Oh, there's no
However,
footprints.
There aren't any footprints.
Indeed.
Then how did the body...
Unknown. Perhaps they descended from the sky, or rose up from the ground. Or they teleported here.
They teleported?
I was joking. Do not take it seriously.
Nah, I love Aiba so much. There's no trace of any disturbance on the field, so how did the body get here? I don't think there's anything else over here. Is he here? Is he fucking here? Or is that you? No, no. How dare you? How dare you stood where he once stood? What do you think of shrimp? Hard to eat. Well, not for me. It's hard to eat shrimp because I'm allergic to it.
Weird though, isn't it? He got killed 6 years ago, but the body shows up now?
Well, half of it anyway.
Oh, no. I just started investigating, really. Nah. The lining has heating wires in it, so I'm warm. Oh, thank you for the concern, though.
Cop from this jurisdiction. Is that who I think it is? Yeah! Oh!
I've finished gathering DNA samples.
Oh!
It's being sent to forensics now. I'm sure the results will be out shortly.
It's, fuck, what was the name?
Of course, ma'am. It's Jin Furroway.
It's, Kodaka? Was that his name? Kodaka?
Him. He was famous until he passed away.
Or Kojama or something like that?
Even after he died.
Oh, yes.
And 6 years ago, I was part of that investigation, too.
Were you at the studio by any chance?
You don't remember? We did talk for a bit.
Sorry, don't remember. You don't leave much of an impression. In a good way.
In a good way?
In a good way?
Abyss is a high-level organization in the police department. You do technically outrank me, ma'am.
Huh. Really? But you don't need to worry about the formalities.
Or she like 18
What?
now.
For real?
I don't think she was like
casual
12 or...
Do you want to get your ass kicked?
Sorry. Sorry, ma'am. I have a bad feeling about this, but you really want to know my name?
Yeah.
Then I'll tell you, but please don't forget
Oh,
it, okay?
yes, yes.
Got it.
My name is Kagami.
Kagami, that's his name.
Kagami, huh? Okay, I'll remember that.
Here it comes. This
Yes.
would happen. I'll say it one more time.
It's Kagami.
My name is Kagami. I told you it's Kagami.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I know his name right. I don't think I need to ask him again. I think I know his name right. I probably don't need to ask. His name is, what was it again?
Hey, what's your name again?
Give me a break.
Yari yari does say.
I don't even have to ask about you. You're Mizuki Okiura.
Okay, she
18 years
is
old.
18.
A high
So
schooler
she was
attending
12
Sakiba High.
in the first game?
The all-girls school, right? Ah, but Okiura is your former name. You've been adopted by Date, if I remember correctly. You were at the studio when the other half of the corpse was found.
So I take it you were there too?
Yeah. Back then I was on the investigation team.
Okay, hold on. have
No,
it. You know,
you were 12 at the
I'm
time,
not gonna.
so I can't blame you for not remembering.
I'm not gonna have it on auto just so I don't miss that
I
QR
heard
code
you
again.
became a special agent at Abyss. That boss lady got her claws in you, huh? This little girl gets hired as an investigator. Huh. Guess they'll take anyone they can get. Times sure have changed.
Abyss is a particularly special organization. Mizuki was hired via what might be referred to as extra-legal measures.
I should be asking you. You're the one who discovered the body, right? You were also at the studio 6 years ago when the other half was found. Quite a coincidence, don't you think?
Fuck you.
What are you trying to say?
I like her hair. I like Mizuki's hair.
Why did you come here?
I got a Nile message. It said, HB Stadium. That could only be referring to the case 6 years ago, right?
The half-body serial killings.
Half-body
I
serial
need to know
killings.
more about that case. It changed my life. Forever. So that's why I came.
I was trivia. Regarding Mizuki's smartphone,
Who sent the message?
if it gets reception, I can connect to any network. I can make calls and send
I don't know.
and receive messages.
It was sent from an account that signed up with a fake name.
On Nile. Mizuki says, I don't want you to know about my
Someone
private
must have
life.
wanted me to discover the
If I
body.
leave my eyes closed, you won't be able to see it. Right, Aiba? Which is why she still carries her smartphone around.
Someone?
Maybe the culprit.
Why would the culprit do that to you?
I don't know.
There is one more thing we don't know.
During investigation, Aiba and Tama talk. Trivia and additional information will be displayed on top of the screen. This is just a bonus feature, so you don't need to read it to progress the game.
The masked woman who shot at us earlier. Who could this person of interest be?
I love that the mask is upside down.
And why did she try to kill you?
And how the hell did you deflect it with your pipe? You always respect the pipe.
What? You really don't know? I'm Detective Ushidera, Special Investigations Office. MPD?
MPD.
Haven't found anything yet, though there is something I didn't find that's particularly interesting.
The footprints.
Bingo. There isn't a single footprint on the field that doesn't belong to someone here. So just how did the culprit do it?
Doesn't trace any disturbance in the field, so how did the body get here? It's Kagami! Oh, I'm gonna love doing that.
I will get the more shocking facts out of the way first. The estimated time of death is approximately 9 hours ago.
What? 9 hours ago?
It is currently 9 o'clock, so that would mean he was killed around 12.
Lovely.
Wait. Hold on.
Wait.
6 years ago,
Hold that thought. There's more. As you can see, the body was cut in two.
Yep.
There are no other external wounds on the body.
God, when we probably get to the big reveal of this game, kind of like the first game, that's probably gonna blow my fucking mind. I'll be like, oh my fucking god, what?
It appears that he was sliced in half while he was still alive.
I just hope it's not, you know, different dimensions like freaking A-Set keeps talking about. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? No, I don't want different dimensions. But also make it somewhat believable. I don't know, as weird as that is.
As for what was used to cut him, I am sorry, but that cannot be determined.
What do you mean?
Judging by the cross-section, it is clear that it was not a blade.
It was a
It
laser.
could not be a laser or pressurized
fuck
water
you.
either.
Then what was it?
As I said, I do not know. The body
Oh boy.
was cut at the molecular level.
Yeah.
There is hardly any blood left in the body. It could be speculated that the corpse was left with the cut section facing the ground. However, there are no traces of any blood flow on the ground. Therefore, it is clear that he was murdered at some other location.
here. So his body was cut molecular level about 9 hours ago.
Would you like to check the corpse with X-ray mode?
Yeah. It's unlikely, but maybe the right half of the body is buried in the ground.
You could simply flip the body over.
No way. I don't want to see that cut. Especially not down there.
In that case, how's this?
Thanks. I see now. That body is definitely just the left half.
I can see the skeleton of the body's left half. Okay. We're all good? Okay. Sup.
Of course.
Ooh, there we go.
Not.
About Date.
What? Why not?
Because you're only 18, Mizuki. You're still a student at Sekiba High.
But I barely even go now. I graduate in a month. I hardly have any classes left.
The point is, you're still a student.
Then why did you let me join Abyss?
Because I thought you had potential as a singer.
I assume your gargantuan strength and combat ability were a factor as well.
But you're basically still an intern. You've only been training for about a month. It's way too early to put you in the field.
Fuck you, boss. I do what I want. I'm gonna put on this kid no matter what.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Please, boss. I have to. This case is...
Why is it so
Give me
important?
the puppy dog eyes.
I want to know why it's important to you.
Puppy dog eyes.
Aww, I love that they have the same voice actresses back and such in it for everyone.
Fine, but promise me one thing. Swear to me that you won't do anything dangerous or illegal, no matter what.
Yeah, I swear, I swear!
And one more
I
thing.
love Mizuki.
I am your superior. You should address me with a little more respect.
10-4, boss man. I read you loud and clear.
Boss man.
Do you?
Yeah. I love her so much. I love them. All right, what about Date?
Why? What is it?
That's not his body! That body got shot to shit!
Well, I was just wondering if he contacted you or anything.
I would have let you know right away if he did.
Why is he in this okay. First of all, he shouldn't be in this body. He was in his real body at the end of the first game. So why are they showing us this? Like, this flat out, like, the game literally asks us, like, hey, do you know about the Cyclops killing? Then obviously we know about the first game, and obviously that's not his body.
Date was caught in that explosion 6 years ago.
And has been missing ever since. Date's body was never recovered from the scene.
Well, that body's not the right body.
Don't worry. I am positive it would take more than that to kill Kaname Date.
Okay.
I am certain he's at the Hot Springs District in Atami or someplace, spending his time in leisure.
If he is, I'd go down there and drown him in that boiling water myself.
Okay. So Date is just gone somehow, some way. Also not in his right body for whatever reason. Or for whatever reason they're not showing the right body. I don't get that.
You do know I'm the commander of Abyss, right?
Right, but that's why I'm asking. Isn't it a bit weird for you to be at a crime scene in person?
This case is special. I saw it too, 6 years ago. The other half of the corpse.
At Studio Devita.
And the HP case is still open, even after all.
Damn it, that was the perfect shit.
This time. The reputation of the whole department hangs on this case.
By HB case, she is referring to the half-body serial killings. So named because the victims' bodies were cut in two. The culprit is known as Terror. Their identity is
Terror.
unknown. 6 years have passed since Terror first made themselves known, but we have yet to find any promising leads.
I already know that. You don't have to explain it.
Regarding terror, terror has two meanings. Terror, as in tears when you cry. The other terror means to rip something. The culprit of the HB case is more a reference to the latter. By adding an er at the end of terror, we get terror. Boss, she's my district direct superior now. Now what? No. There's no one else to talk to or nothing else to look at. Oh, lights. Same lights. Okay, well, that didn't do anything. Finish game, return dial screen. Okay. You know what? Let's make a save quickly. Oh, do we not get multiple save files? Forward. Wait, I, an Abyss official worker, am the author. I have collected information from AI balls and selected information that you already know, but it includes just you might lose your memories due to an accident. Okay. Intern. That's correct. The answer is Greta Harva. And okay. Sinker, sink, special investigation, the body, Nile, Popo. Okay, wasn't, I thought, was there not a button for me to, like, oh.
That's
the face.
definitely Jin Furoe.
Yeah, the same face we saw 6 years ago at Studio Devita.
Perfect. Aha. Okay, take me to a YouTube video. Fry for free. Okay, so that was disturbing. So what I'm gonna do, I will record. You guys will see that video. I will place it in the video here. So yeah, it was something that was uploaded actually like 6 months ago. So, oof.
Jin was a young
Afraid of 3
industrialist. He was quite famous and often made media appearances. This cannot possibly be a stranger who happens to look like him.
"6 years ago, Jin Furoe's body was discovered in Studio Devita. And now, his left half was found here at the stadium. And yet his time of death is 12 o'clock today, which means that half his body was alive very recently. What the hell is going on? My brain is doing cartwheels trying to figure this out.
Iva?
Hold on, did Iva just appear?
Yeah.
Yeah. What up, girl?
Let me put my earphones in.
Can you hear me,
Earphones.
boss?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Nice. What up, girl? It looks like Iva's standing there. Alright, what if the right and left half belong to different people?
I, of course, did consider it a possibility. But both faces
cute.
match perfectly. The rest depends on the DNA results.
Well, if he was still alive with just the left.
What?
I mean, the heart is in the left half of the body.
Oh, she's blushing.
You think they might have sewn the body back together?
No, there are no traces of that. And, were you two being serious? You do realize the cerebrum, brainstem, and spinal cord were completely severed in two? There are no signs of him ever having been frozen. That half-body was definitely alive until just recently. I looked into Jin Furue's family background. Not only did he not have a twin, but there is no record of him ever having siblings.
I have no idea what's going on. But this case is definitely connected to the incident 6 years ago.
Which means the half-body case isn't over yet.
Six years ago, I was 12. I obviously wasn't in Abyss then. I wasn't part of the investigation team at all. Oh, no, damn it, I meant to hit the log button. Didn't know much about the case. Did see some of the investigation documents during my training, but the information there wasn't much better than the information on the internet, so I couldn't get the full picture.
Hey, Aiba. How much do you know about the HB serial killings?
Not much.
As you know, my knowledge of the case is about the same as yours. Due to the explosion 6 years ago, I lost all of my memories from a few days before that point. And due to poor connection, I was unable to send or retrieve any backups.
What about you, boss?
Same for me. Ryuki was the one on the case at the time. I don't know anything other than what he reported.
What about the stuff he didn't report?
I'm not a psychic. How would I know something that he didn't tell me?
Aiba, where's Ryuki now?
I've determined the location from Tama's GPS. Currently, Ryuki seems to be in Golden Yokocho.
Golden Yokocho. Are we going to see, crap, I can't remember her name, but, she was a good character, too. Once you can move to a different area, the map will be displayed on the bottom of the screen. Use map to open the map and choose destination. What do you think of eyeballs? They are pretty. Happy. I became a child EE. Tell me more EE. Alright. So we go baby, child, and then adult? Or not baby, child, adult. Baby, child, teenager, adult? But it looks like we're going to have a lot more areas to go to in this game than we did in the first game. I do like the cursor. I think it's more... Can't remember what the cursor looked like in the first game. Here we go. More backstory. And this time I'm playing as him. Kagami! It's my honor of watching the contestants. Podium used by the host. Big monitor. The show sign says face to face. Big camera. Lights.
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki? This is Studio Devaita in Minato Roppongi. It's a rental studio, mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing.
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andes Kameji, I think.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda. He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Oh, and I suppose you can do better, asshole. What do you know about comedians?
What's up with you?
Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy. And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
You've known Tommy for more than half a year now, but I still have a hard time understanding what she sets her off. I had no idea that was a sensitive subject.
Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared. I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world tuning in on the internet, is in shock right now.
Oh. On TV's live streaming internet service for PC and smartphone, the quiz show Faith to Face is one of the shows. It's a mildly popular show with everyday people as contestants.
They're being questioned by the police in the waiting room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police too?
Well, yes.
Abyss is a high-level investigation policy agency. They don't get along well with regular police officers and often had a hard time getting them to share information. This man who was hosting that quiz show earlier, Honest Komeiji. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere?
That body.
It's hard to believe.
Well, the lights were off, so...
Please, don't rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
I'm doing the
Looks like
best
he's
I
just standing there
can.
to me.
Yeah.
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might!
It's all right.
Half for all! We are full-time heroes!
Half for all.
You okay, Mr. Ryuki? I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
Ryuki can oftentimes get weird like this. He isn't doing well mentally. One of my jobs is to support him. Damn. Oh, is there good? Okay, so throughout the entire first game as well, there was like moments where I was like, oh, maybe we need to give you medication or something. I guess it was like, I can't remember if they flat out said what they meant by that, or if it was just kind of like, you know, a little playful thing about it. But I think like the medication was supposed to like suppress Date's memories of something, of the whole event that happened with the Cyclops killer, and the fact that he wasn't in his own body and stuff like that, or that he was in the body of the Cyclops killer, and like being in that body could give him the urge to kill. I think that might have been the case, but either way, maybe there's, I hope there's nothing similar about this boy. It's like, oh, like it's actually going to end up being Ryuki, but it's not really Ryuki. Who's that? Ryuki's real body's the one that did the thing and such and such.
Fray to free?
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain. Free is self-explanatory.
Oh,
She said free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free.
Video's weird. It was like 40-some seconds long too, so it wasn't that long. He's from HQ.
Huh. I already know all about you. No need to say it. Kurito Ryuki, 23 years old. Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21. Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into Abyss last summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boss.
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and Boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy. Yeah, Boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
We work in the same building and you don't know my name. Can't blame you though. You're new. Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera. Unfortunately, nothing yet. HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found. What if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
No?
The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furue, 29 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd. He's also an executive at several IT firms, consultation companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies. His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author. Wait.
What is it?
This might not be related to the case, but I just thought of something. Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
He's missing one of his back teeth.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its roots.
Yeah.
Judging by the impression left in the gums, it looks like it was removed just recently.
Might have something to do with this situation?
By the way, Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me. It's hard to see it from here, so here's the image I took earlier.
What's this?
It's an enlarged picture of Jin's temporal region, near the back of his head. It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma. In other words, there's bruising. I think he got hit with a blunt object.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably. But I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself.
I'll just use to knock him out then.
And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half.
Are we sure,
There
though?
are no other visible wounds besides the head trauma. He must have been cut in two while he was alive.
It's not really death, but... We're done with the face. Alright, let's talk to everyone first before we do that.
Well...
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
Easier said than done. Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
So? Well, you...
This is Mizuki, it's fine, it's Date's daughter.
Seeing something like this.
Oh, she's
fine. I've seen worse.
She has seen worse. This kid has been through the shit.
Anyway, you're in the way.
This
Fine.
kid has been through the shit. Which, if you haven't already,
Well,
check
there
out my
you have
the
it.
Somnium Files Let's
So
Play.
in other words,
which
you
I
don't
did
have anything.
In 2020 or 2021, I can't remember.
Jin Furue? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter. He cuts through all the
Twitter.
BS of the modern world. He's insightful, inspiring in a way.
Just the way, like, when you see his full face, it literally looks like a mirror. Like, they look exactly like a mirror of each half.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I had a bad experience. I try not to tell people my name.
And I'll tell you instead. His name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
Huh? How did you know? Why does this keep happening? Is my name cursed or something?
I love it. I love it. And we get to do it twice.
All I can do is laugh now. I told you it's Kagami.
Actually, you never told me. I know his name. I don't need to ask it again. For sure I know his name. I probably don't need to ask it. His name is, what was it again?
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Is that Zach Aguilar?
Come on, I'm sure you actually remember.
Who's voicing,
Mimiga. Was it?
Mimiga.
Oh, my mistake. It's Mimigawa, isn't it?
It's neither.
No need to shout, Kagami.
Oh, I knew it.
Spectre's checking something. Ah, I love it. All right, Momo, what's up? Where's your boy at? Where's your boy at, Momo?
Oh, you mean Shinpei?
Shinpei?
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name.
Is he the one that
He was one of our
interested in the
members
nurse?
until just recently.
Was?
He went clean. Left the life completely.
Did he
And
marry?
where is he now?
Who knows?
Was he the one that liked the
moment he
nurse?
saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet. He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere.
His name is Moma Kumakura. He's a leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Ujisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Anyway, it's real fucked up. Even people in my
Anyway,
world
it's really
wouldn't kill
fucked
someone
up.
so gruesomely. That bastard. Scaring Tessa like this. Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
Nah. Momo Kumakura. Alright, you alright there, Iris? Are you okay?
Does she look okay to you? I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and...
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November.
Ah,
You read
okay.
the reports.
Yeah, so I know enough about what
So
happened.
this kid like
Mr.
literally
Date was
joined
also
up.
on that case.
Oh, by the way, this case and the new Cyclops stealing killers are not related. Though that is just a hunch. Oh, it's just a hunch, even though at the beginning of the game you said that. Well, then again, they're like promised, and it was like,
Teleportation.
oh my
What?
god,
That body teleported here from a parallel world.
here we go
Only
again.
half of his body was able to make it through. That's why he was split in half. Jeez.
See, Iris isn't bad, but then she's just about some bullshit. She's trembling.
What? Isn't it obvious? Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down.
What happened to your
Why are
eye?
you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask. So,
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is
she
Okiura,
goes by
but she was
Date now.
adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date.
Oh, great.
That's why I've met her a few times before.
Again. Okay. Seriously. Why are they showing his... This is not his body and this is not the body he was in at the end of the game. He was in his real body. Why are they showing this body?
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
Or maybe... I don't know. Maybe it's... Is this one of those things where it's like, oh, his... Where they covered it all up and like Date... Like they're showing this body as like... Because this is what they knew him as. And like now that he's alive.
I don't know. Not his guardian, you know. He got all giddy about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzu on that rake of chick's fat thighs.
Fat thighs. Big thighs. Save lives.
Of course. Jin Furue, right?
Yeah, just look at it. Just the way he's... Just the way he is. It literally looks like the halves are identical. And that's not really how a person looks, you know?
I've seen him online a bunch of times.
Yeah, on Twitter. Name's Mizuki Date. She's a 6th grader. All right, boss, what up? Boss, I report directly to her.
Well... There's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
What? Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
Ah, so she's the pervert in this thing. Why are we here?
What's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
No, it's nothing.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki show.
Ah, that's her
Ma
name was
told
Ma.
her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun. But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, sorry, something came up.
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Boss tried to go home, but the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to. It's Jin Furue, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor who represented the young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. This is so strange. Why just his right half?
Alright.
The estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago. Today is February 10th, current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result, leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper?
For example, something with 0 thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
So this is gonna be a little hard to understand, so feel free to skip this if you like. Among specific bonds, there is the intermolecular bond, which uses electrons to bond, and the intermolecular bond, which is binding of molecules themselves. Intermolecular bonds are stronger than intermolecular bonds. Wait, what? Wait, intermol and intermol. So when something is cut in half, is usually the intermolecular bond that's severed. However, Jin Furua's body is severed at the intermolecular body level. Jesus Christ! That's it for the science part. Please continue to enjoy the main story. What in the world happened yesterday at 6?
What's with that QR code?
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system.
You guys are
having
weird.
issues
Fuck.
getting online.
What? Come on.
Come on.
What? You got a problem with that?
No, not at all.
Oh, there it is. I was supposed to say this is still not it.
Ryuki, I've got a connection. The QR code link. It leads to a ViewCube page.
ViewCube?
ViewCube.
You mean...
Yes, the video streaming site.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Okay. Open it.
If they show it right here, I
What?
won't put it in earlier.
I'm sorry. Can you please open it?
That's better.
If they show it here, then I won't show it earlier. Okay, they're basically showing it, but it's like, you know, not in the best. Like, you're not actually seeing the full thing. I'll still probably put in the whole thing earlier when I first got it so that you can see the actual full thing and not just this weird fucked up version of it. I mean, it's fucked up regardless, but yeah, no, it's weird. But then you can see like the whole thing, not just this bit.
What's wrong, Ryuki?
The fuck? What the fuck? Okay. That's fucked.
Hey. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
What? The body just exploded.